What's up, boys? It's bright and early. It's a beautiful morning. We're continuing part 2 on this XL. I know it's been a while, but finally got all the parts, crank, cases, and WSM piston kit. So I gotta get this motor out of here because I need all the bolts and everything. I got a SBT crank, so I gotta send this crank back to them for the core. So hey, let's get this started. I gotta hook it up to the Pioneer and get it pulled up to the garage. So let's get it. All right, boys. So there's my new cases. Pretty solid looking cases. I need to clean them up a little bit. Here's my piston kit. Got the pistons, gaskets down there. Nice little sticker. 3 pistons, of course. Here's my new crank. Got some seals. There she is. I've had good luck with these SPD cranks, so here's another one. But anyway, gotta get, and this thing's dirty too. I'm gonna have to wash it again. But then we gotta get the intake off, all the hoses, lines, slide her forward, and lift her out, bud. So let's get this done. Motor's out. As you can see, I've been learning a little bit. Just hooking straight to this pulley right here, or to the PTO coupler, pulling it out. It just comes right out. You don't have to mess with it. But as you can see, this thing is pretty busted up right there. Crank completely shot, but she's out. It doesn't look too bad in the haul. It's dirty and whatnot, like normal, but it's not too bad. But I gotta pull all the random parts I need off this carburetor, so I'm gonna go through the carburetors. PTO coupler, the other 2 cylinders, starter, flywheel magneto. I need this exhaust bracket. Don't need these. They left those on the old cases. But hey, let's get it going, bud. So, having some trouble getting this flywheel off, magneto off. So, I gotta get some new bolts. I broke the bolts off of it. So I'm gonna take everything off, carburetors, stuff like that, get this motor assembled, and then deal with this later. I'll get it off eventually. I really don't need it till the end, right before I put the motor back in anyway, right before I put that cover on. So, this is where we're at. So I need to take the carburetors off. Yeah, I need to split this case, but I need to get this off first. So we'll deal with that here in a bit. But I'm gonna get these cases cleaned up and get the new crank in. So let's get going. So, crank's in, but I did things a little bit different this time. So instead of RTVing it first, like putting the crank in to this bottom case, RTVing it, then put the top case on, I set the crank in upside down in this case, then put a couple bolts in the bottom case so everything's together. I'm going to put the heads on, put the pistons on, then flip it back over and do the RTV on the bottom. Pull that bottom case out, put the RTV on, then put all the bolts in. That way, because I'm always trying to put this crank in the bottom case, RTV and everything, then RTV on here too, and I get RTV all over the freaking rods. I get RTV all over everything. So I'm gonna try it this way. It should be a little bit smoother. So far it has been. So I'm gonna keep going and get these pistons on, get the heads on, and we'll flip it over, RTV it. So let's get it. See this right here? Well, it's all RTV'd up. Now I can just set that case right on there and not get RTV on anything. So this should work a lot better. Seems to be working better already. So let's keep going. is. Heads on, cylinders on, flywheel, stator, magneto, oil pump, everything. She's turned over fine. She's got compression. I got those plugs in just so nothing drops down in there. But starter's on. We're good to go. I think I'm gonna get the carburetor mounting plate on, this plate right here, and then start going through the carburetors. Soon after I go through the carburetors, I mean, I'm ready to put this thing back in. I still need to drain the gas and everything out of the actual ski here. See it out there? Hey, let's get this going. Carburetors are on, clean. Really just got a few touch-up things like the pulse lines. Put some zip ties on all the lines, stuff like that. Other than that, we're ready to go in. I'm gonna touch those little things up, and then we're gonna get it in. Let's get it. Okay, everything's back together. You gotta pull these plugs out, get her turned over, get the fuel system bled, and that's it, bud. Then we're good to go. All right, boys. 1200's rebuilt, runs mint. It's the close out of this project. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but at least make one video taking it out, seeing how it runs. But hey, that's next. That's next, and that's after that. Projects galore, bud. Projects galore. Hey, PowerShift out, bud.